It's me, Nimsoni. Welcome to ProjectTX. What is ProjectTX? ProjectTX is the code name for the final game that I am making. That is the first game that will be using the full hybrid presence physics-based system for VR. That's what you're looking at right here, right now. What you're seeing here is a full ragdoll character body. As you can see, when I pick this box up here, a full ragdoll character physics body that interacts with everything in the scene, including the feet and everything. So if I sort of walk into this, you can see the feet actually push it along as well. So everything you're seeing, completely physics. Let's switch over to first person view. There's the camera that you were looking at. Hello. Let's switch over to first person view and have a look at some of the new interactions that I've been working on. So this system is now getting ready for actually being implemented in a proper game, and it's sort of much more stable, much more interactive and realistic now, and accurate when I look at the actual interactions. So you can see I've got a new grab pause system which works properly, and I'm able to actually create these grab poses based on all of the grabby objects, like these weights over here, like the camera over there, the guns over there, and these axes. And of course I have got a full sort of pressure based sliding system that goes along these grabs as well. And of course you can see if I switch over to third person, you can lean these on your actual body as well. It can hit my head, and of course not only my head, but you can actually hit the table and stuff. And of course that's a full physics joint as well. So let's grab this and take it out and plonk it over there. Guns of course do also work, which I can reach over. You can see that they've got recoil. Usual business, usual business. In fact, if I go in slow-mo, whoops, you can see the bullet fly away in slow-mo. Yeah, that looks cool. In fact, if I turn over to the camera here and try and shoot just past it, you can just about see the bullet fly past it. It's really cool. You stay there. Let's have a look at how guns are affected by a full physics ragdoll body. Now this is stuff you've probably seen before in another project maybe, but you have probably not seen it in third person. So let's have a look at it in third person. First off, usual business, a gun using one hand. Of course the recoil is going to be pretty obvious, as you can see. Pretty obvious recoil there. However, if I lean this on my body, and you can see it actually leans on my body, now you can see the recoil has been limited. And of course if I hold it with two hands, then I can actually lean it properly on my shoulder, and you can see now how realistic the actual guns work now. They function really well, really well. And of course you can sort of lean this on your body and grab it however you want to grab it. So if you want to grab it like this, you can do so. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let's have a go at something else now. If we move this camera over to here, move out box, plonk it there, and then I'll go over here and lift some weights. So firstly, of course, let's have a look at these weights by themselves. You can see, they are pretty heavy. My character's not really able to lift them up, but when you have a look at it in third person, you can actually see how it impacts the entire character body as he tries to lift it. There we go. Nice and balanced, or kind of balanced. Yeah. You can see how it impacts the entire character body because the whole ragdoll is doing the pulling and pushing. Let's pick this up from the end here, and you can actually see how it sort of drags me along as I move it about. It's really pretty cool. There we go. You can see everything as it impacts the character. Let's have a look at something a little bit different. Some pretty simple stuff that you've seen in every game, but it's never really done very accurately because we like to simplify things like these doors. Now doors, of course, they don't work just by pulling. You can try and pull it. You can see I just detach from the door. However, of course, if I turn the handle down, it unlocks the actual door, which is a physics door. Completely physics. There we go. And it closes. And there we go. Really cool. So, of course, we can do that from this side. Just walk in and close the door. There we go. Clearly, can't even push it open. But, of course, we just have to put the handle down. And there we go. Nice and easy. All brilliant stuff. All really freaking cool. Well, that was the worst throw I've ever done. Let's pop over to that side now and have a look at some other stuff indoors. There we go. Hello. Right, here we've got a broomstick. Pretty standard stuff. Let's turn that round. And throw it away. We've got a nice teapot here. I call it a teapot even though that's technically not a teapot. But this is the kind of pot I would use to cook tea anyway. I like to make tea on the stove, so I don't do it in a kettle. But here's the thing with the pot, is that you can actually do this. Oop, if I get the angle right. There we go. There we go. You can put my head into the actual pot. There we go. Pretty fun, because obviously these things actually work like they should. So you can just pick up a bunch of guns, drop them in, and we've now got a basket full of guns. There we go. Nice and fun. You can drop this in there. Here we are. Put that in there. Nice and easy. Hang this one over on the edge. Goodbye, M4. And there we go. Nice and easy. Now we've got a basket full of things. Fun. Let's have a look at one more thing before we go. So like I said, this is going to be a quick short video just showcasing some of the basic functionality of this system. So here, I'm going to actually move this camera and get up over this thing here. Now all of these boxes are physics boxes, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to balance once I get higher up. Yeah, there we go. I'm just climbing up, climb my body up. And you can see they will wobble really easily. Ooh, you can see the whole floor is starting to wobble now. Let's just plonk the camera here. Uh-oh. Tracking. Losing tracking. There we go. There we go. You can see I'm up here now from the camera. Hello. And I'm just going to jump down. Wow. Yeah, I made it. Climb up over this little cliff ledge here. And we can see one of the problems with actually being a VR character. So here we can see the actual ceiling is a little bit too short for me to stand up in this little gap here. But that's okay. Let me clamber in. And you can see, because I'm a ragdoll, I'm able to just sort of go underneath. And of course, if I try and stand up, you can see it doesn't really work very well. So I can just sort of clamber through. And now when I stand up, here's the wall. You can see I'm clearly too tall to have walked under there. And that's because having a full ragdoll body completely controls the way you interact with the entire world, including the actual static objects in the world, and of course the interactive objects in the world, like ladders and whatnot. And of course ladders do work properly as well. Yeah, down we go. So you can see here, I can lift the ladder, I can put it down, and I can just climb up said ladder. Nice and cool. And of course I can just put my arm through, and just wear the ladder as a sort of ankle thing. Did I just say ankle? Whatever. Anyways, there we go. You can see one more swingy swingy ladder here, and I can just sort of climb up on top of the cliff a different way. Nice and cool. And that pretty much shows little bits of bats that I wanted to show in this video. A very quick showcase of a fully interactive character body that is now much more stable than it used to be. Hello, down we go. Whoa. Let me try and get these boxes down. There we go. Get that camera back Oh, there it is. There we go. Now we can just put the camera over here. Sit there as we get off me box. Away you go. Yeah. And thus ends this video. Pretty cool, right? So have a look out for the ProjectTX videos coming up soon, where I'll be showing more and more of this game. Now the game itself is going to be a bit of a short game. It's pretty much just going to demonstrate the physics system to the players, and of course just the ability to sort of move around with physics and interact with the world. There will be enemies. The enemies will be physics as well, of course. And of course you'll be able to dance thanks to the physics-based character body system. There's no IK, there's no animations, nothing. It's just pure physics fun. And of course there'll be index support as well. Thanks very much for watching. Look out for the next one. Goodbye.